Coming up on the show today, vegan corn chowder. Do I even need to say anything more? Intro. Welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Dads. I'm Joey. We are a mostly whole food, plant-based, vegan cooking show. We do some product reviews, some cooking, some family stuff. If you like what you hear so far, please hit that like button, show us some love, and please subscribe. Become one of the Plant-Based Dads family members. All right, so today's recipe is my favorite new recipe out of my favorite new cookbook, the Vegan Instantpot Cookbook by Nisha Vora. She is a genius with the Instantpot, and the fact that it's vegan, if you're a vegan and you have an Instantpot and you don't have this cookbook, you're going to want to get it. I'm going to have a link in the show description that'll take you right to Amazon where you can buy this book. It's very economical, and I swear it is absolutely worth every dime you're going to spend on it. We went to a soup and s'mores party that we go to every year for like the last 10 years, put on just down the road by our friend Deanne. And like at this point now, everyone comes with an Instantpot. They're just all laid up on the counter with their names on it and the different soups. And this one was a big hit. Usually I make a mushroom soup, but Deanne made the mushroom soup this year, trying to steal my thunder. So I had to show up with something even better, right? And this was it. Here's what we did. Start by pressing the saute setting on the Instantpot and let it heat for a minute or two. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Once the oil is hot, add 1 diced medium yellow onion. Cook until the onion is translucent, about 4 to 5 minutes. Add 4 cloves of minced garlic. Add 2 seeded and minced jalapenos. Add 1 medium diced carrot and 2 to 3 diced celery stalks. Add a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper to help sweat the vegetables. Cook for 2 minutes. Add 1 pound of peeled and diced Yukon Gold potatoes. Cook for 2 more minutes, tossing frequently to prevent sticking. Select the cancel setting. Now you're going to add 3 cups of frozen corn kernels, 1 cup of raw cashews that have been soaked for 2 hours and then drained. They need to be soft. Stir it all together. Add 1 teaspoon of salt and black pepper to taste. Add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Add a half a teaspoon of cumin. Add 2 cups of vegetable broth. Add 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Add 1 whole can of full-fat coconut milk. Stir it all to combine. Add in 2 bay leaves and 1/2 a teaspoon of celery salt that I forgot to film getting thrown in there. Stir this all to combine. Put the lid on. Make sure it's secured and lock into place, and set the pressure release to sealing position. Depending on the age of your Instantpot, you might have a manual setting or a pressure cook setting. If you have a manual setting, press manual. If you have a pressure cook setting, press pressure cook and set to high. Set the cooking time for 6 minutes. Once the 6 minutes is up, allow the pressure to naturally release for 5 minutes. Then carefully switch the pressure release knob from sealing to venting to let the rest of the steam out. The little button will drop below the surface, indicating it's safe to open the lid. Open the lid, pull out the bay leaves and discard. Squeeze the juice of 1 small lime into the mixture. Stir it all to combine. Taste it for seasoning. Add more salt and pepper if necessary. The soup will be really thick, which is how I like it. If you want it thinner, add some more vegetable broth at this point to thin it out to the desired consistency. Use an immersion blender and blend up the soup to the desired consistency. In the book, it recommends that it's pureed, and that's how I like it also. Traditionally, corn chowder has some chunks of corn in it. If you don't have an immersion blender, you can pour the soup into a traditional blender and blend it up in batches till it's pureed. Transfer to a bowl and start garnishing. All right, so you can see on mine, I've got the chopped up heirloom tomatoes, some corn kernels, some cilantro, and some pepper I've got sprinkled in there. Let's give it a taste and see what we've got. Wow, this is so good. Absolutely delicious. Guys, you gotta try this. This recipe book, I've only made this soup out of it. I can't wait to try the other ones. There was like 7 or 8 soups, maybe even 10 in there that I had to choose this one from. And the reason I chose this is because I had all the ingredients on hand. If you know me, you know I'm a cheap vegan. I hate to spend money. So I used what we had to make this. Otherwise, I would have made one of the other ones. So pick up this book and make this soup for sure. Make some of the other ones. Leave in the comments below if you do and let me know how they turn out. Have you checked out our merch yet? We're on Etsy.com. Go to Etsy and put in Plant-Based Dads, all one word, and up will come our store. We've got sweatshirts and hoodies and t-shirts for Plant-Based Dads and for Gamer Awesome if you're following Lex's gaming channel. All right, guys, that's our show for today. Please don't forget to like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, let us know what your favorite soups are. Are you an Instantpot person? All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.